Welcome to AHA Math and Science. In today's video, we'll be discussing the price action of Tesla. And specifically, we want to ask the question, could the price of Tesla stocks crash again? So yesterday's headline news is Elon Musk regains his spot as the world's richest person. And not long ago, back in January of 2021, Elon Musk is the news headline says Elon Musk is now the richest person in the world, passing Jeff Bezos. And shortly after, you can see that the Tesla stock price just crashed, and it actually tanked more than 30%. And interesting enough, just a couple of weeks ago, back in December, the headline news says Elon Musk lost the title of richest person in the world. And then a few days later, the stock bottomed and then started a fierce rally. And in fact, the stock price rebounded for more than 100%. So that's really interesting. So now the question is, what happened to the price of Tesla after it has rebounded for more than 100%? So to answer these questions, we want to look at the price versus time more carefully. And we don't want to actually look at the price versus time on this linear scale because a lot of information is kind of hard to see. It's actually hidden here. So instead, we're going to plot price versus the time on a log scale. So why a log scale? Because most investments, like the stock price or the major index, they follow this so-called compounding formula. So in the compounding formula, when the price is plotted versus time on a log scale, it generally follows this linear trend line, a straight line basically. And you can see here that the price of Tesla does kind of fluctuate up and down a little bit, but it generally follows this straight line very well. That's our trend line. In fact, the fit is very decent. It has an R-squared value of 0.88. So when the R-squared value is 1, it means that the fit is perfect, or the model, the straight line model, fits the data perfectly. So 0.88 is decent. It basically means give us the confidence to trust this model. And also shown here are these two black dashed lines. These are lines that one standard deviation above and below the trend line. And according to statistics, there's 68% probability for the price to basically fall between the one standard deviation, plus and minus one standard deviation. So there are times, obviously, because there's still 32% probability for the price to go outside this window. So for example, in 2014 and 2015, you can see that the price goes above it. And then in 2018 and 2019, the price falls below the 1 sigma trend line. So now we want to actually shown here are these two pink lines. These are twice or 2 standard deviation away from the trend lines, and which will be also interesting because occasionally, not that common, but sometimes it can fall below or go above the 2 sigma trend line. So I'd like to point out that there's few interesting times when the price just touch the minus 1 standard deviation trend line. Here, and also here. When it just touches or just dips below it a little bit, you can see the price is able to kind of hold up and then recover and then rebound. And hold up and then recover and rebound. But also there are cases when the price just kind of falls below the trend line quite a bit. So this is not like a dip. It does falls below it. And here it falls below it. This is kind of during the pandemic in 2020. And very quickly it falls towards the 2 standard deviation trend line. Here, eventually also falls below the 2 standard deviation trend line. So what about now? You can see here, just back in December 2022, you can see the price kind of just pierce through the negative 1 standard deviation trend line. This is not like a dip through. It looks like it does fall through, you know, quite significantly. And so what happened to the price of Tesla? Well, right now it already rebound. It's kind of getting close to a trend line. So it could go further up because it's still kind of around the trend line. So that's totally possible. But it could also fall below. And given this situation, we think that it's very close to, like, very similar to the situation in 2018, 2019. It's not like a brief dip, you know, below. It's more like a significant falling through. And in fact, in 2018, it rebound. And now here we have a rebound, which is a lot stronger. And perhaps due to like the falling down momentum is very strong. So the rebound is also very strong. So it is quite likely that the price of Tesla could actually fall down again and follow kind of this kind of pattern, or it could go very dramatically, very, you know, rapidly, just kind of goes down. You know, the exactly path, it's hard to know. But there's a certain possibility that since that it's already kind of falls through this, you know, 1 standard deviation trend line, that it could do something like this. So the key level we're going to watch is basically the January 3rd close, which is at $108. So if it does fall through it, and there's a high probability that it's going to touch the 2 standard deviation trend line, which puts the price at about $80 level. So we will see. This will be very interesting to watch and to see that if this kind of trend analysis, you know, provides us actually some prediction. So I hope you have enjoyed this video, and please do not forget to click the like button and subscribe to our channel so that you can watch more videos like this one. And thank you for watching.